Hi everyone and welcome to Hampshire Library STEM Club. I'm Karen and today we're going to make a snow globe. To do this you will need a small jar with a lid, glass or plastic, but it has to have a lid that you can screw on. You will need a small toy or toys to put inside your snow globe. I'm going to use this festive looking rubber duck. You can use as many or as few toys as you want. You will need some water, some glycerin, some glitter, a super glue or a glue gun, and something to stir with. I'm going to use a spoon. Before you get started, as always, ask a responsible adult for permission and help before you start. Right, first thing we're going to do is attach our toy or toys to the lid. You want to make sure that when you attach it, there's still enough space to screw the jar back on. So let's put a bit of glue on our rubber duck. I'm using a glue gun. You can use super glue, but ask an adult before you get started, especially if you want to use a glue gun, because they do get very hot. Looks quite cute, doesn't he? Now we want him to dry on this. So you can do this the day before you get started, so you know it for sure has dried. As I mentioned, you can use any kind of toy or plastic bits that you want and just create a nice wintry scene. Let's put him over here for that. Right, we're now going to do the liquid that the glitter is gonna move around in. So we're gonna fill up about half the jar with glycerin. In my case, that's the entire bottle of glycerin. It doesn't quite look like it's half, but I had a look and this jar takes 300 grams and this is 150. So even if it doesn't look like it's half, it should be. Unless the measurements were wrong on one of these. There we are. I'm just going to turn my glue gun off because we don't need that one. Right, now we're going to fill it up with water. We don't want to fill it completely to the top, because when we put the lid on, the toy or toys will take up some of the mass or space or room in the jar. So if we fill it up completely, when we insert the thing, it will spill out with liquid. And you can always add a little bit more water later if you realize you added a bit too little. So I'm just going to fill it up to the rim here. There we are. Just gonna give it a good stir so the water and the glycerin is mixed up. You see, it starts off very foggy, but as we mix more and more, it does clear up a bit. There we are. Nice and see-through now, isn't it? Now we're going to add our glitter. So I'm going to add these nice silvery stars to it. But you can add whichever one you want, really. And it all depends on how much you want. So there's no right and wrong on how much glitter you put into this. Around, look. I think we want a little bit more of it, don't we? There we are. Get some of the stars off the spoon. And we're going to take that, see if it's dried yet. There. And then we're gonna insert it on top. Then we're gonna seal it very good. So because we have to have it really tight, it's a good idea to ask a very strong grown-up or teenager in the house. Or if you have a very strong child near you as well. Just give it a good squeeze so it doesn't leak. As you can see, we only fill it up to there, but when we put the duck in, it made the water rise. So we actually have really good amount of liquid in there now. So, are we ready to turn this around? Aren't we? Shake it. Starts move around, don't they? Looks like it's snowing little stars. That is pretty cool. But how does this work? How does just some glycerin and some water make a cool snow globe? So the glycerin we put in, now as you saw when I poured it in, it has quite high viscosity. And this means that it's a thick liquid. So things like honey or syrup has a very high viscosity, while water has a very low one, which means it's very runny. When we mix water and glycerin that have different viscosities, it means that the liquid inside the snow globe slows the glitter down as gravity starts to pull it down, making it look like it's snowing. So a mix of viscosities and gravity makes it a snow globe, which is really cool. That's everything for today. Hope you enjoyed it, and we would love to see what you made. So if you have any cool picture of your snow globe, just add it to our comment section. And if there's any experiment or activity that you would like to see us do, let us know in the comments below. I'll see you next time for another fun STEM activity. Until then, stay curious, keep exploring, and stay safe. Bye!